Hi, Jimmy Johnson here in the Patriot League studio, and I'm joined now by Jake Dobbs. He's a sophomore linebacker on the Holy Cross football team and now a two-time Patriot League champion. Jake, thank you for taking the time out, and congratulations.
Appreciate it. Thank you for having me on here today.
2 years in Worcester and two trophies. I imagine you couldn't have imagined a better start than that.
There's absolutely no better start. I mean, winning two championships and my first 2 years being here, I'm so lucky and blessed to be a part of this program and have the success we've had so far in my career.
Now, in the championship game on Saturday against Bucknell, you had a big interception that led to a touchdown. And then last year, when you played Georgetown to win the championship, you had a big interception for a touchdown in that game. So for you, just how nice is it to walk away from these games knowing, man, I had some really good plays here?
I mean, obviously, it's a great feeling knowing that I can contribute personally to that championship. But that's a credit to our coaching staff, who we've schemed up both those teams very well the last 2 years in those games. And we knew Bucknell liked to run that bang aid RPO behind me, and all week we prepared for that. So I was very prepared to see that play. And then in the Georgetown game, that crossing route, that's something we practiced every week and before we played them. And then when we repped it a lot that week. So I was very prepared for both those plays. So credit to our coaching staff for getting us ready for those games.
Now, which one of those do you like better now looking back on them?
I honestly think this championship might be a little bit more rewarding just because of all the obstacles with COVID and everything that's happened. And the last one always feels better because the first one, like the second you start preparing for new season, it doesn't matter, get better, as Coach Chesney always says. So this one, with all the obstacles with COVID and all the adversity we face as a team and as a program, be able to come out on top again undefeated, I mean, it's an amazing feeling. I definitely might have to put that one slightly above last year's.
Now, Jason Knapp had the call for us on CBS Sports Network, and he mentioned during the game along these lines that maybe with Matthew Sluka having that fall to kind of get ready and come in here helped him out and had him, make this impact on this team just as a freshman. Rookie of the year for you guys. What did you see from Matthew this season? Pretty impressive in his games out there.
Oh yeah, he's a heck of a football player. And one thing about him is he's a gamer. He really goes out there on Saturdays and he just lets it fly. He just goes out there and lets it rip. He's a kid that plays with a lot of heart and a lot of intensity. And one thing that I've really tried to help with him is just practice as hard as you want to play. And that's something he's done extremely well. He comes to practice every day and it's like a game for him. And I think that attitude and that approach from him he's taken every single day has allowed him to have the success he's had in games, because the practice, the intensity he's taken, and the attention to detail he's taken, it simulates a game. And then he goes out there and performs just at a high level as he does in practice. And, it speaks volume to who he is as a person, who he is as a football player.
Now, I imagine when you signed up to come to Holy Cross, you knew there was going to be a level of excitement with Bob Chesney's program, but now that you've been here for 2 years, how has that met those expectations and maybe more, just being part of his program?
I mean, Coach Chesney's an unbelievable coach, and that goes without saying. I mean, he's a winner. He's won everywhere he's been at. And, I remember talking to my dad about that in the recruiting process. In high school, I won back-to-back state championships, so winning was kind of an expectation for me. And I could feel that same expectation with Coach Chesney and the entire coaching staff through my recruitment. And I could really feel something special being built here. I know the success hasn't happened in the past. And then when Coach Chesney came here, you could kind of see it developing. And that first year when my class came in, we obviously won the Patriot League championship. But, to him, the kind of energy he brings every single day to every single little detail we do, that's why we're so good. Every single thing with him matters, and it just changes you as a person, and it changes how you approach your life. I make my bed with the same intensity I go to practice. I do my schoolwork with the same intensity I would during a game. And just that kind of approach to life makes you a better human being, and then it definitely makes you a better football player. And that's why we are as successful as a program as we are.
Well, congratulations to you and all your success and all your team's success as you guys get ready here for the FCS Playoffs. We look forward to watching.
Thank you so much. Thanks for having me today.